cute.
That's how I feel about this game. Woo!
Hello.
Let's play over.
Welcome to another exciting Summon of Phoenix Fighters. My name is a decorative autumn squash, and I am here with my twin brother, Danny Trejo's face. Today for you...
So I look amazing.
Yeah, you have the texture of a decorative autumn squash. You also look strikingly like Ray Liotta, but anyway.
Whatever, I love Ray Liotta. He was in Grand Theft Auto Vice City and other things. I play video games, guys. I don't care about other stuff.
Or Edward James almost. Anyway.
I hate you. For more than one reason.
Alright, so today for you we have Mighty Number 9. And
Mighty Number Fine.
I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't know how long I want to make this series because...
A half of an episode. 5 minutes. That's enough. We're going to play the game.
Yeah, let's get into the main game. And then you'll see why. That I pre-ordered the shit out of this game, took it home, opened it, put it in my PlayStation, and then immediately just got sad. So, you'll see.
Present year.
And you know what Okay, also, let it be known that we've done this way too many times. So I'm going to do my best to not be surly. Because I'm kind of surly.
He's more than kind of surly. But...
I figured out you can skip these, and I'm gonna skip the cutscenes.
No, we're not, because how are they supposed to see them?
I don't care. Everybody, this game is not good. It is, at best, mediocre.
Professor!
And we get it in Inafune. His name is Dr. White. Clever.
What on earth?
Ass bag.
It's chaos everywhere. Well, we won't figure it out here. We must make.
So we come to the heart of one of the main problems. I'm sorry. We come to the heart of one of the main issues that I have with this game is that there's entirely too much talking. Mega Man. Yes, it's not Mega Man. I will say that it is not Mega Man, but other games it's supposed to be. Let's be real. It's kind of supposed to be.
I would rather be playing Mega Man Soccer.
In other Mega Man games, it jumps you in, and there's not nearly as much talking as there is in this game.
You know what? This does not look like a game that used millions of dollars. This is a game that looked like it needed a couple $100 grand.
Has declared
Yeah.
Indie developers can make games that look better than this.
Absolutely.
This based on
I mean, no, technically concept, he's trying to be indie, but I mean indie, like fucking Scott Cawthon, the Five Nights at Freddy guy.
CEO
Like,
of Cherry
even that, people like him can do better stuff than what this so-called,
Let's go there now, live.
veteran of game game industry has given us. Given people who gave him millions and millions and billions of dollars.
In this time of crisis,
You couldn't even make cutscenes that have characters moving besides like standard animations.
that this isn't our fault. It's that doctor.
In your boring story nobody cares about.
Hey, people care, okay?
No, nobody cares. It's boring.
Again, people care.
It's like what Mega Man done did, but not as good as
But
Mega
it's
Man
not
done
Mega
did.
Man. It's like Mega Man.
It is Mega Man.
It's like Mega Man cross Cyborg 009, but just bad. Like,
To our Eye in the Sky Obby for today's Obby News Traffic Report.
I wish he was Cyborg 009.
As you can see,
Then I could
the
increase
traffic is
speed
eastbound on
and make this shit go faster.
Mighty number 6! What does he think he's doing?
What do you think he's doing?
Could he be malfunctioning?
I've heard this same line so many times.
I think they can tell that because you're kind of surly, but
Whatever. Well, stuff like this, come on.
Uh-oh.
I need to be told the mechanics of the game.
You kind of don't, because again, this plays out, it's supposed to play out just like Mega Man with a couple of stupid mechanics, but like,
You'll need to fight your
It's
way
like, just put a little dialogue thing above. Say, push, attack, and then...
which you don't even need, because people that were,
Well, I mean, if you're gonna, do it, then don't make me spend a minute listening to some guy, Pizza Fire.
robot.
the people that were the ones that are, spending all this money on this game were people that played Mega Man, and that's what they were
Yeah.
expecting, so they know how to shoot. Like,
There were people who knew what Inafune could do, or thought he could do, and wanted... I mean, it's pretty obvious Capcom ain't gonna make another Mega Man game, at least anytime soon. If they were, they would have said something. All they're gonna do is that stupid looking kids cartoon. But in can I just say, how is their frame rate drops like really bad when that fired? I'm playing this on a PlayStation 4. It's ridiculous.
Horrendous.
Like really bad frame rate dropping. I keep saying frame rape. Frame rate dropping. There we go.
What's the matter? What's the matter? What the bleeding heck do you think's the matter? Are you okay, Will?
Oh, fine, fine.
I think what's the worst, like this game's biggest defending, like its biggest defender, is it's just boring.
Like I was saying, it's just, you play it and you feel busy, but you don't feel productive. And that's the main thing. Because being busy and being productive are not the same thing at all.
Yeah.
And when you're playing this, you feel busy but not productive. And that's why you're not invested in playing this. Like,
I mean, I'm a guy who can play Mega Man 1, like, multiple times. You know, not just Mega Man 2, the other game everybody thinks is the best. I think Mega Man 2 is great. I don't think it's the best Mega Man game. But, I can play, like, just last week I kept playing Mega Man 1 over and over, and I did not get bored of it. Because, I don't know, something about it. It's simple, it's easy, it's fast. You know? This is just... It's not interesting.
Here we go.
Like, I see what's here,
Here we go.
but it's like...
That's more like it.
and like I know a lot of viewers will be like, oh, you guys are, you know, you don't have to be haters and da 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 da, but it's kind of not just us. I find it difficult
Here we go.
to find a positive review of this game.
And I don't want people to think, oh, we're trashing on it because everybody else is trashing on it.
It's not that we're showing right now. We've been playing this. I've been playing this, and now he is as well.
I've played this same level 4 times.
No, I've played further than this, and I can attest to say that it's just not. The game plays fine, but it's just you don't.
It's mediocre.
Yeah.
It's not.
Coming from someone that was just so hyped for this game's release, I expected so much better, and I was just disappointed.
I mean, honestly, I wasn't hyped for it, and I didn't have any hopes for it. But I would have totally eaten crow if it turned out to be great. I kind of wanted it to be, because I wanted to be all like, yeah, awesome, I'm wrong, and, you know, maybe
And have me just be like, hey, na, 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 na.
I would have been fine with that. But I don't like to be right when I say a video game's bad. I like I like good stuff. I like when things come out and they're fun.
Absolutely.
And I don't think this is bad. Boring.
I mean,
Because I can have fun with bad video games. Don't get me wrong.
I've got to agree with you that I was just not stoked on this as much as I thought I would be.
But dude, you got DLC stuff for buying the game. Are you excited?
Of course, super stoked.
Stuff they couldn't just put in the game.
And this they stole from .hack. Looks just like
All they needed was a giant hand coming out.
absolutely. Looks.
Wait, was it a giant hand? I think it was a giant hand.
No, he put his hand in, and then these tendril.
Well,
things.
it was like a looking blaster looking thing.
Yeah.
Didn't it like? Whoosh.
We're referencing Data Drain from .hack if you don't know.
Dude, I want to play .hack.
We've got to do a
Get
.hack
some
series.
grunties up in here.
The .hack was a fantastic series of games.
Well, it's probably super expensive. I used to have them all, but I don't have them anymore.
I've got a couple. I've got to see, but I do have some of those games.
Sonda, are you all right?
So we finished.
Sonda, are you alright?
Beck.
So we finished the first stage here, and now we're
Where are the other mighty numbers?
Why are they called mighty
Based on
numbers?
empirical evidence, I believe they might be suffering from
That-
this robot
You
affliction.
could have just called them mighty robots.
No, they are mighty numbers.
Every bot in America went completely nuts
Pretty
on
much
drugs.
every bot in
Let me
America.
contact my brother at the head office in Tokyo. Maybe he can
Why is he
send help.
being very region? Like, why is he talking about all that? Wasn't she just in a thing? Looking like she was wrestling?
Yes.
The Japanese
Is she not? Oh, is she okay?
It looks like she's operational now. Yeah.
I was afraid of that, but it makes sense. After all,
He looks like the cyborg, the fat cooked cyborg from Cyborg 009.
worse.
Just to confirm,
Is somebody who worked on that show or series?
cause of the robot
Does he
rampage.
work in concept? Because that'd be
Absolutely,
interesting.
Professor White.
I said he, but it could have been anybody. A she?
Someone from Cyborg 009 work.
I know the creator of the series is dead. Of them all has passed away.
Great idea. Wait, what? His assimilation ability should filter any irregularities from his siblings' programming. If we can gather and study multiple samples, perhaps we can isolate the cause of the
You know what I'm looking forward to? The multiplayer. You know, the thing that
that kept this game getting delayed and delayed and delayed. Yeah,
I'll finish
because you know,
reactivating calls so she can
multiplayer.
because that's what you want in a game like this.
Fuck, Mega Man 1 had scores, but ain't nobody care about the score in a Mega Man game. I mean, there's people who do like, I'm gonna, speed runs and how fast you can beat a level or something like that, but ain't nobody care about the score. I don't even think any of the other Mega Mans show scores, do they? I know the first one does, but I've never really paid attention.
I never really paid attention. I know Battle Network did, showed your busting level.
Well,
but...
the busting level mattered because the level of busting level gave you a certain reward. Like if you did anything too low, you'd only get like a little bit of zenny. But if you did certain levels, you'd get a decent battle chip, and like higher levels, you'd get a higher grade battle chip. Like in the boss battles, you'd only get like 1,000 zenny if you did poorly.
Yeah.
But if you did well, if I'm remembering this correctly, you'd get the boss battle chip, like the boss's chip.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Again, if I'm remembering correctly, I just remember if you do decently, you get certain rewards.
Go ahead and
So we're finally at the stage in a normal Mega Man game where you can go and select.
Where we can play the challenges and do some multiplayer, right?
And
No.
That's all we care about, the multiplayer,
New
right?
tip.
Right, Inafune? Tips. I don't need no tips.
See what? And why didn't they just have this as like an accessible menu?
Yeah,
and
like
if we
if you-
needed tips on something, just come here instead of spending so much time trying to. Just.
Now who's the surly one?
I'm not surly. I'm just saying that if you already have this as built into the game, why not just use that instead of spending all this time trying to explain it? Like other Mega Man
Or
games
very-
don't do. They don't explain things. They like kind of throw you in, you figure it out, and then if you need some assistance, you can go stop, look through the menu screens, find some tips, and then go back to the gameplay without having to interrupt the gameplay to explain this to you. And that's all I'm saying. But anyway, so we're finally at the part where you can select boss stages,
You know, normal robot master kind of
thing.
select your area. Got some chill penguin. There's no chill penguin here though. Oh, how I wish there was a chill penguin.
All right, guys, I think we're gonna cut it off there. Again, I don't know how long we want to do this series, but once we will do a few more at least, and we will keep you guys posted on the next time we update for the Mighty Number 9 series. Make sure you like and subscribe to us for more updates. Make sure you do follow us on Twitter at RealPhoenixFight. There's some interesting things on the Twitter page, so you just might want to go ahead and follow that. But other than that, we will see you in the next episode.
Bye bye, everybody.